Welcome back, viewers, and since we last met, we have pulled off some surprises.
Can you hear the sound?
But just before we get into those surprises, welcome to our deadline day signing, Eskild Dahl. He is signed from Ajax for £275,000. Currently a 2.5-star player, potential to be a 4-star player. He's 21-year-old. He's on £4,300 a week, signing a 2-year deal. I think Eskild can really come to his own here at Salford and is somebody that's bright for the future. Even at the age of 21, I think he looks very, very good already. More so than what his stars suggest. Mentally, he's not the best, but I mean, when you look at his crossing, 11, good dribbling, good first touch, good finishing, good passing. He can play in a multitude of areas. So if we played him on the wing, he looks good with that acceleration and pace. Up top, again, as I said, finishing looks good. Composure could be a little bit better, but he works hard off the ball. I think he is a well-rounded player that can come in and make a really, really big difference for us. He's got 14 under-21 caps for Denmark with 1 goal. And that was the only business on deadline day. Let's go have a look at the results we've been getting since we last met. So after that disappointing loss on the opening day to Middlesbrough, we then went on and beat Preston 5-2 in the Carabao Cup first round, with goals coming from Josh McPate, Finley Burns, a Rolando Aarons brace, and Mitrovic scoring as well. We picked up our first 3 points in the league after a really, really good victory at home against Millwall, with Leighton Clarkson scoring his first goal for the club and a Jerome Sinclair brace. We won the up in the 21st minute. Millwall pulled one back a minute later. Then we went 3-1 up and they made us sweat with 8 minutes to go when they scored. But the first 3 points on the board. And then this is one of the big surprises, and viewers, an away 2-0 victory at Fulham, with goals coming from Rolando Aarons and Jerome Sinclair again. Again, we played really, really well in at Craven Cottage, and I think we really shocked the Championship by pulling off this result. We then progressed through to the third round of the Carabao Cup, where we've been given a tie against Aston Villa after we beat Sheffield United on penalties. Jerome Sinclair scored once again in the 5th minute, and then Berg scored in the 79th minute to take it to penalties. Back in the league, a game that I would have wanted us to win was away from home at Coventry, and unfortunately drew 0-0, but at least we didn't drop any points. Another point gained, and we gained it late on in the 88th minute against Nottingham Forest, where they scored with 14 minutes remaining, but 2 minutes to go, Mitrovic scored again. And then at home to QPR, we succumbed to their brilliance, where 2 goals were scored in the 28th minute, one by us with Rolando Aarons. They scored a penalty, and then just after half-time, they got the winning goal. So that sets us up nicely for our 3rd home game in a row in the league against Portsmouth. We go into the game in 12th on 8 points, and they go into the game on 15th on 7 points. A win here could see us climb right up the table and be within breathing range of the playoffs. So getting those early points has really, really helped us. Like I say, that big win against Fulham and even against Preston in the Carabao Cup shows that we can beat them in the league. Let's go have a look at the starting 11 for this game against Portsmouth. And here we are then. The starting 11 is Van Sass in goal, a back four of Mosquera, Mitrovic, Burns and De La Fonte. Clarkson in defensive midfield with Kilkenny and Walsh in front of him. Zola Ryan on the left, Sinclair on the right, and Omar Bogle leads the line for us. Jerome Sinclair's done really, really well for us so far this season, getting 4 goals. Has surprised me how well he's actually done. Eskild Dahl is on the bench for us as well today, who could make his debut. We fought off a little bit of interest on the final deadline day for Max Metcalf, but we kept him here because but we had a deal in place to sign the Watford goalkeeper, but when we signed Van Sass as our first choice keeper, we were going to annoy somebody, and Van Sass was a lot cheaper, and for me, better as well, so we've kept Metcalf here as a result. Here we go then, kickoff is here, and we are looking for another big victory in the league. If we can do it at home to Portsmouth, this would really set down a marker for us once again. Looking for some big performances. Leighton Clarkson's done really well, as I said. Jerome Sinclair is our top goal scorer with 4. Hopefully the defence can come in with a couple of goals as well. We are yet to see Finley Burns score, but Mitrovic has already got 2 to his name. So those corners and set pieces working a treat. Nothing really happening with 10 minutes before half time. We've not seen a single highlight as of yet, so we are going to demand a little bit more. Coming up to half-time, game is very, very even. Not seen a single highlight. We both had the same shots. No, we haven't. They've had 5, we've had 4. They've had 1 more on target, and we've had 1 more % of the possession. Very, very even. Hopefully, we can inspire the boys to go out there in the second half and get a result. We've told the boys to go out there and make us proud this second half and go and get that result for us. Again, we'll drop some encouragement this time on the boys and just see if that has the desired impact. We may have to make some changes just to try and improve things a little bit. We've not seen anything 20 minutes into the second half that we've literally not seen. There's the first out of the game in the 67th minute. It comes for Portsmouth. Oh, and it's gone out for a goal kick. We have had a record as well at Lantry Park, a record attendance of about 10,000 people. I think it was against, I can't think of who it was against actually, but it was about 10,000 people against Forest, I think. But hopefully we can break that this season. One thing that does worry me is how much money that will bring in, and we will lose next year. Delafonte on this right hand side into Walsh. Clarkson plays it back to Finley Burns, looking to break forward. Walsh good through ball to Delafonte, crosses it to Bogle, who flashes the ball wide with 22 minutes remaining rather. We will make a change now. Zella Ryan will bring Dahl on for his debut. He bows into the Salford City history books, making his debut here. And we will also bring on Baraith. Walsh into Burns. Oh, and again over. We were saying how he hasn't really contributed much goal-wise so far this season, but hopefully he will find a goal soon. I thought that was going to be it. Again, we'll demand some more with 9 minutes to go. Throw in for Portsmouth into Lewis Wing. Rasmussen into Wing again. Cross in. Oh no, and Sammy Amiobi with his head. With 7 minutes remaining, finds the back of the net, breaks the deadlock for Portsmouth. That's the first attacking highlight we've really seen them have. They did well on this right-hand side here. We should have done a little bit better for me. Brilliant cross in by Lewis Wing. Amiobi makes a nuisance of himself, getting between the two defenders with a powerful header behind Van Sass is what I should say. And we go on to lose this game 1-0. Unjust in my opinion. A draw would have been a fair result, and I think we've been hard done by there. We're going to point the arm, say to the boys that we are disappointed on the chance that we created, because to me, we should have drawn that game. And we had our chances to score as well, and those are the games come the end of the season that we could look back on and rue the chances that we have missed. What we'll do is then, viewers, we'll leave it there for today, and we'll come back for the Crystal Palace game in early November. We'll get stuck into this season a little bit more, and then looking ahead towards the Christmas period from there, and we might get an idea of where we are a little bit more. But I want to come back against some of the bigger teams in this league to give ourselves a really good test. But if you have enjoyed that, viewers, please don't forget to smash that like button for me, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again for more next time.